Good afternoon and welcome to Take Your Life Back Today show with me, Ralf Friedrichs. Today I'm going to touch on a topic. It's titled 10 Affirmations to Stay Positive When Life Isn't Going According to Plan, because life really never goes according to plan. So these are 10 affirmations to help guide and direct you while things might not be as positive as you were hoping for them to be. I want to give a shout out to Larry Geist from the Geist Academy. You can reach him at 516-485-2741. That's 516-485-2741. That's Larry Geist from the Geist Academy. You can Google him at www.odysseyconsultant.org. That's www.odysseyconsultant.org. Larry Geist is an addiction recovery coach. He's a life coach. He does exactly what I do. The only difference is he's got over 28 years more experience, and I repeat, more experience than me. Reach out to him if you have issues and you want to go from your addiction to your recovery hand in hand, 24 hours at a time. Call him at 516-485-2741. Tell Larry Geist that you heard about him on the Take Your Life Back Today show with me, Ralf Friedrichs. Give a shout out to GlobalEyeglasses.com, where they are focused on saving you money. Folks, so many of you have called me already. Call me at 631-599-0218 or 844-405-HELP and get your code that you can put in the coupon section for free shipping when you purchase eyeglasses from GlobalEyeglasses.com. Give me a call and I will give you that code. You can get your progressives, your transitions, your photochromatics, your polarization, thinner lenses, coated lenses, all available at GlobalEyeglasses.com. But give me a call at 844-405-HELP and I will give you that code after I help you place the order for brand new eyeglasses to get your free shipping. Let them focus on saving you money. 10 affirmations to stay positive when life isn't going too well. Life is amazing, but sometimes it's hard to acknowledge because of all the sticky situations and straight up terrible nonsense that life brings to you. Let me guess, right when you finally think something is going great, like all of us have done, something bad happens again, especially financially. When does it end, right? Why you ask? Why can't you just be normal like everyone else? But folks, listen to me. Not everyone else is like that. Everyone else is like you. Some people just show it a little bit more. Some people play it off a lot more. How come it seems like some people have no problems at all and you're stuck under constant avalanche, you might ask? The truth? I'm not going to tell you things will get better overnight, because they won't. I am not going to tell you they're terrible circumstances you obviously don't deserve are not going to come your way, because they do come your way. They come my way. Bad things will happen. I can practically guarantee it. Trust me, I know firsthand. What I will tell you, however, is that there are ways to live above these unforeseen circumstances and ways and things to go by to stay positive. You can make it through the unexpected situations. You can come out stronger than ever, better equipped for some storms that will eventually come your way in the future. Here are 10 ways to live above the most unfortunate circumstances. These are 10 affirmations to stay positive when life isn't going according to plan. Number 1 is trust. Trust things are going to work out, because they always do. Excuse me one second, my pillow fell. Have you ever looked at a tree that is absolutely beautiful in the spring but looks pretty ugly during the winter? That's because the tree is not in season. You have to remember that just because you are not seeing fruit during the winter of your life, spring will come eventually. Trust that it will come together in the end. Even if you can't see it for now, look towards the future in your mind. Your life isn't dead. It just might be a doormat for the time being. Stay with it and trust that things will work out. Number 2 is change your plans. If you have been trying to make things work out, and time to time and time again things just seem to fail, perhaps you need to try something totally new. I'm not saying give up on your long-term dreams. However, sometimes things don't work out because you're not supposed to, or they're not supposed to work out, because everything truly do happen for a reason. Quit trying to fix the air conditioner with some bubble gum and sticky tack. Change your strategy. Stop trying to force the situation with the wrong tactics. There is a reason it isn't working out. Number 3, meditate. I know seems hyper spiritual, but no matter what you believe, you can still take time to mold your habit of personal reflection. Maybe to you this means meditating or even praying. I know it does to me. Perhaps it's simply taking time to relax with your thoughts. Get in touch with your spiritual self. Talk to the ocean when you surf. Talk to the mountain when you ski. An inner peace tends to come with spirituality and meditation. Number 4 is be patient. What we are waiting for is not important as what happens to us while we are waiting, because sometimes who we become and what we learn in the process of waiting is truly how we show ourselves our true inner peace or inner self. Think about it. We're all waiting for something in life. All of us are waiting for something. A new job perhaps, a significant other, a phone call, another chance. Perhaps if you're still waiting on whatever it is, maybe you're just not ready to get it yet. Waiting is not punishment. It is preparation for you. Number 5 is be positive even if you're not positive. At work, a part of my job is to greet people and to ask them how they are and how I can help them with their eyeglasses. When they ask me how I am in return, of course I'm going to respond positively, even if I'm having a bad day, because it would be counterproductive to say otherwise. And you know what? I make myself believe it eventually. It's funny because the same idea works in reverse. If you keep telling yourself or telling others you're just feeling mediocre, or you're not having a great day, or you're having particularly bad situations during your day, well, that's exactly what kind of day you will end up with, because you're convincing yourself you're having a bad day. What you proclaim, you are. Whether you succeed or fail is determined in your mind way before the situation even plays out in real time. Consider that for a moment, change your thoughts and your life will follow accordingly in a positive track. Number 6, stop focusing on your stresses instead of your blessings. Many times during your day, things go exactly the way you want them to. Yet, when something doesn't go according to plan, you get upset. It's easy to get preoccupied with problems in our lives. In reality, however, the things that go right significantly outnumber the things that go wrong. It is so hard to see that in ways sometimes, because our problems become this unbearable weight that we feel like we aren't equipped to carry. I get it. It's easier said than done to look positive, other than with all the negatives around, to just keep keeping the positive attitude up. It truly does take time. However, you are already equipped. You might just need some strength training. Practice makes perfect is a true fact. Your circumstances cannot control you as long as you choose constant inner happiness, regardless of what's happening on the outside and the outside surface. Number 7 is live in the now, the today. No matter how much you think about it, dream about it, or sweat over it, the past is over. Remember that. When you face the facts, it's no longer something that can hurt you. Think of the events that happen in your life as if they happen for you, not to you. They happen for a reason, to strengthen you perhaps. You have outgrown your past. You are so much bigger, stronger now. It's time to let go of your past, folks. Number 8, just go with it. Maybe the reason the situation you had perfectly planned out went left instead of right is that the universe had other plans for you. Maybe it rains on the day you were planning to have a sunny picnic in the park. So what? Compromise and do something else. Have a picnic anyway, the dance, and maybe even dance in the rain. Maybe it's not how you planned it out, but it's the best part of it that you plan. Just go with the flow and your memories will truly be unforgettable. Consider the rain a blessing. Some problems are just out of control and there's not much else we can do except adapt and figure out how to move on and live what the present situation. Obviously, I realize that your problems are much larger scale than a picnic. However, if you start to see small circumstances this way, you can most certainly begin to see larger issues become that way. Perhaps once you do change your mindset, you will realize in reality you don't actually have that many bad situations or stresses in your life. Number 9, have faith. There will definitely be moments when you won't know what's coming next, like those terrifying blind spots in your car or rainy nights when you can't see the road. However, if you keep moving ahead, even at only 5 miles per hour, things will begin to clear up. Keep the faith and know you will reach where you want to be in no time. The destination remains, and the little rainy or crummy vision cannot change that. Last but not least is number 10. Turn your mess into a message. This is my most crucial number on this list, number 10, because my mess I created in the past that I did to a lot of other people is my message today, is my message tomorrow, was my message yesterday. I know it's hard to see this right now, but the pain that you're going through is temporary. When you get out of the tunnel, or even while you're in the tunnel still, your story will inspire other people who are going through hard times themselves. Your story becomes someone else's gift. Let your life be your antidote. If you need solid proof of that, well, you're reading it. The article is my own testament to you. Maybe I don't understand why you have to go through the things you do. Perhaps I have not walked in your shoes, but I do know it will pass if you allow it to. You can't just hope it blows over, however. You have to put the conscious effort and strength to press on and to fight for what you deserve. Will it be hard at times? Of course it will be. Will you get frustrated? Yes, you will. Every little part of the journey is beautiful, no matter how precious or even how unfortunate it might be. You can live above and beyond any circumstance because you are strong. You have a willpower, and you are so worth it that you need to keep going and concentrate on these 10 items. Get out and show your life and show everybody how you truly have changed your life. These 10 affirmations to stay positive when things are not going to plan will help you in your life. Here are the 10 quickly again. Number 1 is trust. Trust that things are going to work out. Have you ever looked at a tree and absolutely beautiful in the spring, but in the winter it looks bare and naked? Well, that's how some issues are in your life. Trust that eventually that spring in your life will come and you will blossom again, although it might be winter now and you look bare and naked. Number 2 is change your plans. If you have been trying to make the same thing work out time and time again, for an example like that leaking air conditioning, by sticking gum into that hole is not fixing the issue. Change the strategy. Change your plans. Meditate. I know it seems hyper-spiritual, but no matter what you believe, you can still take the time, mold your habit of personal reflection. Maybe you do the means by meditating, or like myself, even praying. Number 4 is to be patient. What we are waiting for is not as important as what happens to us while we're waiting. It's the maturity, it's the strengthening of our patience that make the wait worthwhile. Number 5, be positive even when you're not positive. When I have my patients call me about glasses, and they tell me about their day, and they ask me, how was your day, Ralph? I naturally will always say, my day is great. And the more I say it, whether it's 10 to 15, 30 times a day, I start believing my day is great, my life is great. Had I turned that around and said, my day stinks, I've had nothing but misery, and I say that over and over, eventually my day will stink. My day will be miserable. So be positive even when you're not positive. Number 6, stop focusing on your stresses instead of your blessings. Get rid of the negative thinking. Look at all the positive things in your life. They outweigh the negative things in your life. Number 7, live in the now. You cannot change yesterday, folks. Yesterday is gone, and we are here today. No matter what I have created, the mess that I have created in my past, I am here today to tell you that changes are coming your way if you allow them. Number 8, just go with it. Maybe the reason the situation you had perfectly planned out went left instead of right is the universe had other plans, or God had other plans for you. Maybe it rains on the day you were planning a picnic, so what? Still have the picnic, dance in the rain. These are memories you'll never ever forget. These are memories that could go down in your beautiful diary up here in your mind. These are memories you might want to pass on to your children, to your grandchildren. Just go with it. Do what inspires you and go with it. And then number 9 is to have faith. Folks, I always tell you, reach to God for guidance and direction. There will definitely be moments when you won't know what's coming next. We all don't know what's coming next. Like those terrifying blind spots on your car or rainy nights when you can't see the road. However, if you keep moving ahead, even slowly, things will begin to clear up. Keep the faith and know that you will reach where you want to be at a certain time. The destination remains, and a little rain or crummy vision cannot change that, folks. Last but not least, but most important for me, is to turn my mess that I created all those years because of my alcoholism into my message, into your living room, into your kitchen, into the homeless shelters, into the jails, to the rehab centers. I know it's hard to see it this way right now, but the pain you are going through is temporary, and I promise you that. When you get out of the tunnel, or even while you're in it, your story will inspire other people who are going through hard times themselves. Tell your story to people. You will know, once you have been sober for a while, your transparency is 100%. Let your life be your antidote. If you need solid proof of that, well, you're reading it. This article is my testimony, folks, to you. Maybe I don't understand why you have to go through the things you do. Perhaps I've not walked in your shoes, nor have you walked in my shoes. But what I do know is it will pass. You can't just hope it blows over, however. You have to put the conscious effort daily and strength to press on and to fight for what you believe and what you deserve. Will it be hard at times? Absolutely it will be. Will you get frustrated? No matter, there's no doubt you will be frustrated. Every little part of the journey is beautiful, no matter how precious or even how unfortunate. You can live above and beyond any circumstances because you are strong, you have a willpower, and you are so well worth it. Get out there and show your life who is really in charge. Show the people around you who is really in charge. You control your destiny. You, in conjunction with your Lord and Savior, determine your future. It is now, today, time for you to make those changes, folks. Please remember that a sober day today makes for a better tomorrow, and that's a guarantee. If you give me 24 hours right now, sobriety, give me 24 hours, then wake up tomorrow morning and start that same method, giving another 24 hours. A week, a month, a year, a couple years will pass in sobriety, and you will strengthen yourself emotionally, spiritually, financially, relationship-wise, physically. All these things will happen within time, but you need to put the conscious effort in doing so. Today, do not hesitate. A lot of us think that tomorrow is a guarantee, but I will tell you, as I sit here, folks, right now, somewhere, whether it's in my community, my state, my country, or in the world, there are people taking the last breath. There are people closing their eyes for the last time. It is up to you to make the changes that you so desperately need and so desperately deserve. But it all starts with you. Break down the wall of denial that you have a substance abuse issue, or maybe your loved ones have it. Break that wall of denial and then reach to God for guidance and direction. And I promise you, things will start changing starting today. Remember that all changes in life only happen with tiny little steps. But those tiny little steps become bigger steps. Then you become into maybe possibly running a little bit. And the next thing you know, you're running that marathon race of life, and that marathon race of life has a finish line that will make you a winner. Folks, I hope to God that each and every one of you out there has a sober day, but I hope to God, more than anything in life, I hope you have a rest of your life as a sober person. And if there are people in your life that you need help with that have substance abuse issues, reach out to them. Reach out to people like Larry, guys, at 516-485-2741. Reach out to people like me at 844-405-HELP, and we will help take your friends, your family, or your life back. May God bless you, and have a great day.